Hola, bienvenidos a Spanglish with Sean. Today we are going to look at introductions, personal information. So introducciones personales. And we're going to look at the informal side of it, right? The friendly side of it. So we're going to often this video really can help students who are doing examinations, whether it be external or internal, where they have to do an oral component. So let your friends know that I'm on and get ready to go through this video with me and get the information and repeat with me. Alright, so examiners often ask these questions. So we're going to look at the questions, las preguntas, and also the answers, las respuestas. How do you respond? This is part one because a lot more will be coming, and I'm sure you are in for it. You are ready for it as I am ready to deliver it. So let's begin with name, nombre. So the first question, ¿Cómo te llamas tú? ¿Cómo te llamas tú? Accent on the U. I put it in bracket because you don't always have to use the tú. Once you say ¿Cómo te llamas?, you are being asked what is your name. Then the next other option to ask what's your name is ¿Cuál es tu nombre? So ¿Cuál es tu nombre? Or ¿Cómo te llamas? And the third way to ask, an examiner could ask you, or an interviewer could ask what is your name, is ¿Quién eres tú? Who are you? Of course, that might require a little bit more information, but we're going to get there shortly. So these are the typical questions, preguntas in requesting one's name. ¿Cómo te llamas tú? ¿Cuál es tu nombre? And ¿Quién eres tú? I hope I'm not going too fast for you. So you can always share in the comment section if you think I'm going too fast, if I should slow down, or the pace is fine for you. All right? But I will always repeat. No hay problema, no hay problema. So, ¿Cómo te llamas? Remember in the last video we looked at the alphabet and we said two L's give you the Y sound or J. So some countries will say ¿Cómo te llamas? Some will say ¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Sí? Bien. Or, if you are comfortable using the second one, ¿Cuál es tu nombre? ¿Cuál es tu nombre? Or the third one, ¿Quién eres tú? Now these are the responses. So, my name is Me llamo Sean, me llamo Juan, me llamo Pablo, me llamo Paula, me llamo Anita. So the gender does not matter. The same me llamo you are to use with your name. So let me write me llamo Sean. See? S-H-A-W-B-N. Learn to spell your names in Spanish. Give yourself that challenge, please. So S-H-A-W-B-N. Me llamo Sean. Or mi nombre es Sean. See, S-H-A-W-B-N. See? So me llamo or mi nombre, but you never use, bear in mind, never use S with me llamo. Nunca, nunca. Soy Sean. Soy Sean. So you see, three responses you have available. You can use any of them to respond to the question ¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Cuál es tu nombre? Or ¿Quién eres tú? And then what about your age? Well, again, we have two questions rather we can ask your age. One, ¿Cuántos años tienes tú? How old are you? Well, literally it is asking how many years do you have? So ¿Cuántos años tienes tú? See? And we're going to look at the responses. The next question we could ask to request one's age, ¿Cuál es su edad? Edad. D-A-D can be pronounced as dad or a T-H. Dad. ¿Cuál es su edad? ¿Cuál es su edad? So remember now, I hope you're repeating. ¿Cuál es su edad? See? Or, ¿Cuántos años tienes tú? ¿Cuántos años? And the tilde over the end, so you make that nasal sound, año, right? Not ano, año, años. ¿Cuántos años tienes tú? Alright, and responses. Tengo So let's say you're 15. Tengo 15 años. Again, the tengo is optional, so most Spanish countries, they just say, just give the numbers, straight, direct answers. 15 años, 20 años, 22 años, 21 años. You might be saying, right now, uno. Well, that's the rule. Because we have años, there's an O, we have to remove this O from uno, so it becomes un. So if you are 21, you say, tengo 21 años, or forgetting the tengo, removing the tengo, we just say 21 años. 28, 28 años. 29, 29 años. 30, 30 años. Nothing changes. But if you say 31, you would have to say 31 años. But the others regular. The others are regular, so you say 32 años, 33 años, but 31 años. Sí, muy bien. Repitan, por favor. 31 años. All right, let's come to another important section of an oral exam. Address. The examiner wants to know, or your teacher, could be doing the practice with you, wants to know where you live. So 3 options again available, alternatives. So 1, ¿dónde vives tú? Again, these are friendly forms. ¿Dónde vives tú? So as part 1, we're going to look at part 2, we'll look at the formal and some more questions. Más preguntas, right? So ¿dónde vives tú? Very common, muy popular. But they have others like ¿de dónde eres tú? Where are you from? Which always require basically the same response, right? And requesting the same information. Where are you located, in other words? ¿De dónde eres tú? Where are you from? ¿Cuál es tu dirección? ¿Cuál es tu dirección? You could ask this one too, so I'm going to add a 4th one. ¿Cuál es su nacionalidad? I heard somebody said that. Muy bien. ¿Cuál es tu? Rather, not tu. Nacionalidad. I'm going to change this su to tu because actually su is formal. So you realize the difference now. You will have known, some of you, so now you're seeing the difference usually between the tu and the su. So the tu is always friendly and the su is formal. But in another video we'll look at that. But so we're going to stick to tu for this video, for part 1. So ¿cuál es tu nacionalidad? What is your nationality? And you know that when you're writing questions, you always invert the question signs and then you put the regular ones at the end. So in Spanish, they have to have 2 exclamation, 2 questions, one at the beginning, one at the end. That's how the language looks, and you have to just abide by those rules and you'll be good to go. Right. So, ¿cuál es tu dirección? What is your address? And then, ¿cuál es tu nacionalidad? What is your nationality? See? All right. So what are the responses? Well, 1, we can say vivo en Florida, vivo en Miami, vivo en Kingston, vivo en Jamaica. You can give the name of the country or the community, the comunidad, the community. Notice I said comuni because you must never say you in Spanish, you say u. So comunidad. So, and then that's another question we could ask. ¿De qué comunidad vives? What community do you live in? Right. So as we go on, we're going to learn other expressions. So these are, we're not exhausting all the options, but these are quite a few that you can use and practice, and examiners and teachers will ask you and you'll be able to respond fluently and correctly. So vivo en, or you can say soy de. And you learned the form of the verb soy from sir in the last video, so go and watch that video. The verb ser, you'll be glad you did, right? And then you can get back to this. So soy de is talking about your origin. I'm from Curacao, soy de. I'm from Florida, soy de. Massachusetts, I'm from soy de. Jamaica, Montego Bay, soy de. So you always have the de, and then you put the location after, right? Let me put Montego Bay. Famous place in Jamaica. See? So the Montego Bay. Then your birth date. ¿Cuándo es tu cumpleaños? People want to know that about you, and you would want to know that about people who you just meet, friends, families. ¿Cuándo es tu cumpleaños? When is your birthday? Cumpleaños. And then the response would be SL2, different responses based on your birth dates. So 2nd of November, SL2 de noviembre. If it is January, SL2 de enero. Right. Occupation. ¿Cuál es tu profesión? What's your profession? No. You can ask another one. I'm going to go to the top and erase these. So let's say the other one you could ask. So this is uno, dos would be ¿qué? ¿A qué dedicas? ¿A qué dedicas means same thing. What is your profession? What are you dedicated to? So naturally you would say I am a student. That's the first one could come to your mind. Soy estudiante. Soy estudiante. See? Let's say it was addressed to your parents. Su mamá, su papá. So soy dentista. See? Or abogado, abogada. See? So those are different professions. Professor, teacher, professor. Or female, profesora. See? Or see? So simple responses, simple questions. ¿A qué dedicas? Once you tune into Spanglish with Sean, you're going to learn a plethora, many expressions, how to to use the Spanish and to respond when you're asked different questions, the proper expressions and correct expressions to use, so that you pass your exams and you are able to communicate effectively with others. And in the workplaces, they will want to hire you because what? You are proficient, you are competent in a foreign language, you are bilingual. And bilingualism, multilingualism is a requirement these days. It is the norm, right? So you have to what? Get with the program, not get with the program. And the last thing I'm going to put is your school. Want to know what school are you from? So escuela, your education. People could say education. Right. So the question for that is de qué escuela. Escuela, and the verb is asistes. So de qué escuela asistes? What school do you attend? So asistes does not mean to assist, it means to attend. So de qué escuela asistes? You could have used colegio. So I'm going to put some other options, other institutions, instituciones. So colegio, then we have universidad. So different institution, universidad. Instituciones diferentes, ¿sí? Universidad. So let's say you attend California Institute, you would say asisto, and you name the institution or the college. So EXCED, Polytechnic, TTPC, right? And so, but you don't always have to respond with the asisto. You can just give the name of the college or the school, same thing. So de qué escuela asistes. All right. So that is the end of today's lesson. Then part 2, we will continue with some more personal information, personal introductions or informaciones. So please replay the video so that you understand and you will follow along, and so that you will become fluent in the language and expressing. You won't need to hold back when you're asked these questions, and you'll be able to ask others these questions clearly. So from me to you, nos vemos, bendiciones. Continue to subscribe and like and make your comments so that others I will improve upon this performance. And guess what? A new look is coming, a new look that you're going to enjoy. So please continue to tune in to Spanglish with Sean. Adios, nos vemos.